Hey, what's up everybody? This is Joe from Excel by Joe. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create sample data, which you can use for research reports or for like that I used when I'm creating my own dashboards. Whenever you need a large amount of data, you can create thousands upon hundreds of thousands of rows just by doing a couple formulas in Excel and creating the data. So I'm going to get into that in 1 second. But I just wanted to say, if you do like this video, if you could please click the little thumbs up, the like, and if you could share this video and post any comments down below if you get any questions or have any comments on it. So let's just do it. Let's get right into the video. All right, so now we're on the page that I want to create our sample data for. And you can use sample data for a lot of things. I use it for creating Excel dashboards, but for any type of research that you're doing where you need a lot of sample data, you can do it right in Excel. It's very easy. I'm going to go through 4 ways that you can basically make fake data. I mean, there's other ways, but these are the 4 easiest and most popular ways that I know. So let's say we want to create some of these fields here. We want like fake sales we want to get. So we got the salesman, the date of the sale, the amount of the sale, the product, and the vendor. So first, let's try to get the salesman. And we're going to use our first option here, which is the choose ran between. You can get this. You can actually download this whole file. Look for a link down below this video, and you'll be able to get it. So I'm going to start typing in the formula. We're going to use the choose formula, and pretty much what choose will do is say choose 1, comma. You're going to give it a bunch of choices, and it's going to choose the choice based on this first number. So I'm going to put down a couple salesmen, comma, let's see, Dwight, oops, pressed the wrong button. Okay, Dwight, comma, fat fingers here, comma, Jim, comma, Andy, comma, Pam. Okay, so here's our formula. This is going to choose one of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 salesmen. But what it's going to do right now, it's set on number 1. So you press 1, and it's going to be Michael. Press delete again, and it's going to randomly pick another one. But since it's always showing 1, it's always going to pick the first choice. So what we want to do is do this formula called ran between. And it's going to choose a random number. The bottom number is a 1, the top number is 5, and then another parenthesis. So it's going to randomly choose a number between 1 and 5. Press enter. There. See, now it's showing Pam, showing Andy. And these are actually the completed formulas. So let me just delete them just to get them out of the way. So now we've got our salesman constantly repeating through a random number. Next is the date of sale. So Excel does the date based on a long, like 5-digit number. So say we want to put January 1st, 2019. Say this is only sales for 2019 we want. So we got their number here, but let's change this to general. The format is at general. So now the number is 43,466. So now all we have to do is we got to put the equals to make it a formula, and then we put ran between 43,466 would be our first number, so that's January 1st, and our last number would be 365 days beyond that, so that would be 43,821, I believe. So it's going to randomly choose a date between here, and now this doesn't mean much to us, but if we reformat it back as a date, and there we go. Now we can press delete, and there we just got a sale by Michael on January 18th, 2019. Andy, March 17th, 2019. So we're cooking here. So this ran between was their second way. So we did that for date of sale. We're also going to do that for the amount of sale. So let's do another ran between. And say the minimum sales usually are, say, $500, and it could go up to $10,000. Just saying that's what we want as the sales. So there's our sale amount. I'm going to format this. So now we've got these sales generating. Now let's say a product. Say we have a lot of products, like here. Here's a list of products. We have 14 products that they sell. We could do it in this format, choose ran between, type in all 14 products, and have the random number between 1 and 14. I mean, that would work. But I'm going to show you another way. We could do it through a Vlookup, because, I mean, 14 is just, I mean, you might have 1,000 products. And there's no way you want to sit and type all those out into your formula. So we're going to do just a Vlookup. And what we're going to look up, right now we're just looking up the number 1. Well, we can just do it now. We're looking up a ran between. So number between 1 and 14. So now let's randomly choose a number between 1 and 14. Next is a table array. So we want to copy J to K, because it's going to go in column J and find that random number in here, comma 2, comma false. False just means it wants an exact match. We press OK. And so it found cardboard 2, so it must have picked number 13 and then pulled the cardboard 2. If we press delete again, and now it's pens, so it must have pulled the random number 9 from picking between 1 and 14. So that was the Vlookup false. This last one is very similar, except we don't always have equal distribution between all of the items that we're choosing. Like here, I mean, we're randomly choosing between 5 people. I mean, are all these salesmen exactly equal? We're going to run 1,000. If we run 1,000 products, Michael will have about 200 sales, Dwight will have about 200, Jim will have 200, and so on. We might not always want an exact equal distribution like that. So, I mean, one way could be to go right here and like in the choose ran between and put, say, Pam in there a second time and choose between 1 and 6. So then that's going to kind of skew it so it's not 100 totally equal between all the people. But that's not ideal when you're having a large number of items. So say we have vendors that we work with. Staples, Coke, McDonald's, Wendy's, Allstate, whatever. Those are just example vendors. What we want to do is kind of weight these. So if we use the Vlookup, but instead of put true instead of false, what that's going to do, it's going to find numbers. It doesn't have to be an exact match. So like in this example here, if you get a random number between 1 and 9, it's going to be Staples. Between 10 and 11, it'll be Coke. 12 through 24 will be McDonald's. 25 through 69 will be Wendy's. So that means Wendy's is going to be the most items that you're going to see. And then 70 to 99 or to 100 would be, or to 99 would be Allstate. So let's start building that. So we can show you how that works. So Vlookup, let's just put the number 1 before we do the ran between. We're looking up number 1. And where's the table array? Here, comma 2 for the second column, and this time we're doing true. Press enter and it's Staples. So now let's change this to 8. It's still Staples between it's here. But now if we change this to a 10, it's Coke, because it's right here. It's become 10 and 11. So it's looking up the minimum number here, and it's going to pull all the numbers above it until it finds the next number. And then it'll start pulling Coke. So this will work all the way down. Say we want the number 63. Oops. I did put it in the wrong spot. We want the second column, but we're looking up number 63 here. And it's a Wendy's. So that's one way to get a nice distribution. So instead of the number, now let's put our ran between in here. 1 and 99. Press enter, and then it's Allstate. Press delete. I'm just pressing delete, and what that's doing is just making the ran between recalculate. And there's all our formulas recalculating. So now if we want to copy this, I'm going to copy it up here. And let's say I'm just going to press Control C to copy. And then I'm just going to drag down till, depends, I don't know, depends how far I want to get. Let's just do 700. I'll press Control V, that's going to paste it. There, and then we've got all our records. And this here is our sample data. But if we press delete, everything's going to recalculate again. So what you might want to do is highlight it all, press Control C to copy, go to a new sheet, and then do paste special values, click OK. So now we got rid of the formula. See, if you look on it, it's the actual letters or numbers or whatever we pulled. We can change the date of sale back to general, so let's change it to a short date. And there, and here's our data. I mean, it's only 700 records, but you want to create 20,000, copy down 20,000 rows, and you got 20,000 rows of data. So that is it for creating sample data. These are the 4 main ways. This fourth one really is the best way if you want to get realistic looking data. But if you're just looking to get some simple data, then choose ran between or the Vlookup false will work just fine for you. So hope you like this video. Put a comment down below if you got any questions or comments. Click the thumbs up to like it. Check out our other videos, and that's it for me. Have a good day.